3, 2, 2, 1. Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Happy Saturday.
I'm going to say happy Saturday.
Oh, you say it then.
Happy Saturday. The sun's out. It's gorgeous. It's chilly, though. And I hear bells. I hear bells, Danny. Why do I hear bells?
Because it's Christmas time.
It's
this is totally unplanned. I wore red, you wore green. How cool is that when it's unplanned like that?
I guess we're not dressing alike, though, so we're kind of like opposites here.
So I got my toque on,
I thought you were going to call it a toque.
Well, yeah, well, in high school...
Does everybody know what a toque is? I didn't.
In high school, my friends and I watched the Bob and Doug McKenzie album. We listened to the Bob and Doug McKenzie album over and over and over, and we watched Strange Brew, the Bob and Doug McKenzie movie, over and over and over.
Never saw
were
that.
Two characters from SCTV, Rick Moranis and Dave Thomas, played Bob and Doug McKenzie. You never saw Strange Brew? I had a bootleg copy, and I think I tried to watch it one night, and it didn't work, so I tried to show it to you.
Isn't Strange Brew kind of like on the caliber of, what's that other... Monty Python or Mel Brooks movies that back then when it came out I never got it.
She laughs.
Yeah, I never got the humor, and plus it was just that I don't know, I just wasn't in the mood for that kind of humor. I just didn't. I thought it was stupid.
So
maybe we'll have to watch it.
It's the Second City. Bob and Doug McKenzie comes from the Second City Canada group. It was John Candy, Eugene Levy, Joe Flaherty, Martin Short, Rick Moranis, Dave Thomas, Catherine O'Hara, Andrea Martin.
I'm grateful that wasn't one of the criteria before we got married.
But watching the Blues Brothers was. Candlin, you can attest. When Barb said that she had never seen the Blues Brothers, and I proposed to her, I said, okay, we kind of set like a date of we're going to get married a year from now.
You set a date. I think.
You wanted to get married in the fall.
You have to do this, otherwise...
Before we get married, she has to watch the Blues Brothers. So we finally, it took 2 nights because she fell asleep in the first 5 minutes. It does have a slow start, I give it that. But
you also have me start watching a movie at like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. That's not good for me.
And when it was over, get this, one of the greatest movies ever made, the Blues Brothers, and her comment was, it's better than I thought it was going to be. I'm like...
That was good. That was positive.
Yeah, but you had such low... I told you this is one of my favorite movies, and we have to watch it before we get married.
Okay, let's...
So, Strange Brew was...
Okay, we'll watch another movie when we, that we watch maybe 3 movies a whole year.
Candlin can attest, see?
Hey, Candlin, and it looks like Ben's here. Tim is here.
And he's a fan of Bob and Doug, because he says, take off, babe, to the Great White North.
Yeah, but I wonder if Tim is... Are you still having your hangover, Tim? I sure hope not.
For those of you who missed it,
Alex.
we had Tim DeGroot on Monday on the Race and Mason Dixon show, and Mason interviewed Tim, and Tim got a little hammered and he smashed his face into the pie. So go back and watch last Monday's Race and Mason Dixon show. We also had Ben Cheseldine on this past week with Race and Mason Dixon. That was good. Hey, but what are they going to need for a craft? We're celebrating Christmas now.
Okay, so this is real simple for the craft. No hot glue required. Hot
Yay.
glue gun. All you need is white 8.5 by 11 inch piece of paper or square pieces of paper, scissors, paper cutting scissors, and that's pretty much it.
All right.
Maybe a pencil.
All right.
Hi, Albert.
Yeah.
I know you're on because Ben's comment is on the screen right now.
And Tim says he was acting. Yes, he was.
Yeah,
that was all set up ahead of time with the producers and stuff.
He must have had a lot of practice. Otherwise, he's just
But my mom
did
it.
Learner.
He convinced my mom. She called me and said, "Did Mason get him?" Anyway.
Oh my God! Your mom called after that, and she was laughing.
Hey,
Danny's mom was laughing so hard.
I told my mom isn't on Facebook, but we figured out she can watch stuff on Facebook without having a Facebook account. And Gintis, maybe you could do that too. But yeah, you can't sign in and make comments, I guess. And
hey, Becky.
I told my mom, hey, Mom, since you could get on and see the Race and Mason Dixon show, maybe you could watch our Saturday morning show. And she says, but then I wouldn't be able to fast forward.
Oh, what parts does she...
She doesn't like Barb's whistling, but she loves her as a daughter-in-law.
She could...
Now my mom's mad at me that I just blew her out.
The second time. Yeah, that's right. She could tune it down. Gene, there's a there's a volume control and
because she is fun to watch dance.
Danny
right?
tells you ahead of time that I'm going to be Barb's a whistling song, so you have time to tune it down if you want.
And we got some exciting news. We did receive a very generous package from Ben Cheseldine, which has some Christmas cheer in there. So we still have some Christmas cheer from Ben to send out to the winner of today's contest.
Yeah,
Name the song Barb's a Whistling.
Yeah, couple different things that Ben had in that box, but we don't have to tell.
No, because it could
surprise.
be a Christmas surprise.
Yeah.
Wow, is Misty really on? Ben says that Misty is on, but when Misty is on, we never know if her comments are going to get shown up. So Misty, you have to write something so we know whether or not.
Okay, let's get the show on the road.
Yeah, it's time for the theme song. Let's go.
Whoa.
Come on, everybody, get up.
Yeah, this is your time for some exercise.
Rolling from city to city, spreading lots of laughter and good cheer. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery. All we have is now, and today we are here. Big donut, keep on turning.
Turning.
Laughing, loving, and learning.
Learning.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
With Barb and Danny Donuts.
Barb and Danny Donuts.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
With Barb and Danny Donuts.
Barb and Danny Donuts.
With a toot 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 toot. You can thank me later. You woke up this morning, that's a good thing. What you gonna do on this Saturday? Get up and off your fanny and dance with Barb and Danny. Got a fun-filled morning of laughter and play. Big donut, keep on turning.
Turning.
Laughing, loving, and learning.
Learning.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
With Barb and Danny Donuts.
Barb and Danny Donuts.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
Go nuts.
With Barb and Danny Donuts. Barb and Danny Donuts. With a toot 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 toot. Woo! Yeah.
So is everybody breathing heavy there? Well, you don't have to tell us, if you're breathing heavy for other reasons, but...
All right. Ben says Misty is right above her. Let's see. Are we seeing Misty comments?
He says Misty is right above him?
In the comments. So yeah, we're not seeing any Misty comments. So because Misty is very competitive and wants to win, name the song Barb's a Whistling, we're going to have to go to the Facebook.
I like candles. Yes, candle, and it counts if you move your... Well, if you're moving your arms and legs in bed... Yeah, that it'll count as exercise, whatever you're doing. I don't want to, this is a kid's show after all.
All right, well, we have a special treat for you because I always wanted to be a cartoon. And I remember when I was a wee little kid. Now, we both have an affinity for Speed Racer. I loved the kid. When I heard the Speed Racer theme song come on as a little 3-year-old, I was dancing and...
It would have been fun to see both of us back then, because when I was a little girl, even when I was probably about 13, I wanted to marry Speed Racer because I just thought he was so cute. And
even though he was a cartoon.
Car. Well, I didn't. Yeah, I was thinking about that back then.
And yeah, she had this whole plot where she was going to have Trixie disappear in a helicopter accident, and then she was going to swoop
I
right
didn't
in.
go to that.
And then one of the first anime TV shows, besides maybe even before Speed Racer, because it was in black and white, was Prince Planet. And
I don't remember that one.
Not a whole lot of people remember Prince Planet, but Willa actually remembers Prince Planet. I'm like, what? How do you? Because Willa knows all that old retro stuff. So, Willa, hats off to you for knowing Prince Planet.
She is an old soul, or
very old soul. Yes. Yeah. So I told the story before when I said that you looked like, that was a different thing, but...
a different woman.
No, a different show. It was a different...
Yeah.
I told the story where
Insert
my mom...
into mouth.
My mom would want to watch Marlo Thomas and That Girl, and I would want to watch Prince Planet. My mom thinks it was Speed Racer either way. Anyway, that was a long intro.
It was some dark-haired person with big eyes.
Yes, it was a long intro to to tell you that I just love old school anime, the Speed Racer and Prince Planet style.
And we actually watched the Speed Racer movie. I don't know, was that the first one?
That was the movie, the live action, the Wachowski brothers.
What did I say?
You said we watched the Speed Racer.
We watched the Speed Racer movie, cartoon movie.
No, we didn't. There's a cartoon movie from the 1990s, and then there's the live action one from the 2000s.
We watched the live action one from the 2000s.
But she liked it. It was fun.
I didn't think it was terrible. I was really surprised, and there was somebody in there that reminds us totally of a friend.
Paul. And we told Paul, you're just like Spryle. Anyway, here is a dream come true.
The car races were awesome. Okay.
Try to see it my way. Do I have to keep on talking till I can't go on?
While you see it your way, we run the risk of knowing that our love may soon be gone.
Think of what you're saying. You can get it wrong and still you think that it's all right.
Think of what I'm saying. We can work it out and get it straight or say goodnight.
Life's very short. There's no time for fussing and fighting, my friend.
I've always thought that it's a crime, so I will ask you once again, try to see it my way. Only time will tell if I am right or I am wrong.
While you see it your way, there's a chance that we might fall apart before too long. Can we work it out?
We can work it out.
Okay, so I got my bells back. I love wearing these things. It's all, the paint's chipping off some of them, but whatever. The green and white's okay. The red's coming off. So anyhow, craft for today is something that I think it gets undervalued. And I might be wrong. This is just an assumption I'm making, but it's something super easy, and I picked it because for the month of December on Saturdays, I want to have like Christmas ornaments or Christmas decorations that you can make that are pretty easy to do, or at least don't cost a whole bunch also. So one of the things is, hey Misty, you are on now. We believe it because we can see your comment. Anyhow, so this is, I love making these. Oh, I forgot to get one thing. I forgot to get my contact paper, but I don't have to do. I'll just say it. So something that's really easy. It'll be fun for the family to do, and what it is making paper cutout snowflakes. Now, like I said, I think this is undervalued because what I love doing is, and I was doing this for like 1 year, I did it for throughout the year when I would have friends come over or my family. I would say, okay, right at the beginning of everybody being there, everybody's going to cut out a snowflake and you got to sign your name on it. So I would have people just, cut out snowflakes. And then what I did is I laminated these between clear plastic contact paper, which was real easy to do because then that helps to just protect them and keep them nice and flat, and it's easier to hang them. Like I hang mine all in the front window on our porch, but you could hang these anywhere. So it was fun to be able to look back and say, oh, that was, my friend, Lisa's snowflake that she cut out, or that one was one that my Aunt Marilyn made, whatever. So just to give you some ideas, it's fun to do, and you can quickly get an accumulation of them. And I'll warn you, they could get to be kind of addicting to make too, because I was playing around with all these last night. So, real simple what you need, piece of 8.5 by 11 inch piece of paper. What you need to do is make it into a square, and you do that by, are we flipping?
Sorry, I wasn't.
I have technical support here, but it's sleeping. Okay, so how do we do this? Okay, so you need a piece of paper. You make a square out of it by just folding one of the short ends inward, and now you've got,
Bring it back.
Oh, okay, right here. So now you need your scissors. You're going to cut off this part. And if you've got square paper, like origami or whatever, you just have square pieces of paper, great, use that. Now what you do is after you've got this folded square, is you fold it again. This is the folded line. Fold it here. And this is the part, there's different ways that you can fold it so you get different amount of points. I forgot what this one makes, but anyhow, now we folded it one more time. This is the fold I get kind of messed up on because I think you got to kind of estimate. What we want to do is have this be folded in thirds like this so it's even. So I'm going to go like this and see if that turns out and get the point really nice and sharp, and then fold this over again, and hopefully that will line up. Yep, that looks good. So you just have to kind of estimate with that. And now what you do, flip it over so that you can see the two folds right here. What you want to do, there's a straight line. You want to cut those 2 points off. And so then what you end up having is this triangle. It looks like a pie slice. It's making me hungry for like pumpkin pie or French silk or something. Okay, I'll get back on track. So now comes the fun part. You can just, this is the fun part, is just making up how to cut it. But the main thing you don't want to do is you want to keep enough places on this side of where the fold is, along with where this fold is, enough places where you don't cut this part away, because otherwise you're going to cut away a good portion of your snowflake. So I'm just going to play around and see what comes up. And like I said, this is like the fun part. I have no plan here. Nothing.
Fun for some people, but it's bringing me back like nightmares of art class when I cut on the wrong side and it didn't turn out. I should be actually doing one here too, and I'll show you how I used to make them. Did anybody else hate making snowflakes or anything that you fold up and cut and then unfold and it doesn't turn out right? So
That's too bad.
I need therapy about my snowflake experience.
Okay, I'm hoping I'm not making anybody go in flashbacks like that and have bad memories, because
Becky says she's high.
huh?
Becky says she's high. Stop talking about pie. I am high. Oh, here she goes. Typo.
Oh, I'm
She says
hungry.
she's hungry.
I was gonna say, Becky, you spelled that high wrong. Okay, something just slipped here, but I hope it doesn't mess it up. And okay, so I'm gonna go like this. And then also I'm missing this part came apart. I'm just going to hold on to that because I might have to glue it or tape it back on. But then what's cool is just cutting off the center because that also creates a pattern. So this is the fun part, everybody. This is where the big reveal. So this is what I have. Oh, I want to do one more thing. So I'm just going to let's cut a shape out of here. In fact, I think I'll make it like a heart.
Becky's feeling stupid. Make her feel better.
Oh, Becky. Like Danny always tells me when I feel whatever.
Lay down till that feeling
just
goes
lay
away.
down until that feeling goes away, okay?
Maybe
Don't
she'll
have
get
it
the
be too
munchies.
long because you're going to miss the show and the big reveal. So,
Here, Ben makes things better.
yes, thank you, Ben.
Spelling doesn't count.
Yes. It was just funny how you were feeling high. So I was focusing more on what's Becky up to today?
Misty says green is your color.
Ah, thank you. Thank you. I usually don't wear this color. Must be because I'm Irish. Okay, so this is the big reveal. We are unfolding, and I'm just pressing this out so I can see what it's actually turning out like. Now see, I lost part of this because, yeah, my fold must have separated a little bit. But this is cool. And I know this is the piece. Oh, if I had my Scotch tape, what I would do is just tape this down like that right there. So see, it's all perfect again. It's got a star and it's got hearts. So now what I would do is get my contact paper, lay it down, then lay this heart or the snowflake down and just press it down nice and flat, get this little piece in there, and then cut another piece of contact paper over it so it's like a snowflake sandwich, and then just cut the circle out. I might cut a little bit more detail, and then use fishing line, and you get to hang them up by the window. But look at all these, how fun! They just we'll have a whole blizzard here. So anyhow, have fun making them, and yeah, with family members or friends, just because they're really nice to be able to look back and especially if some of those loved ones aren't with you anymore, it's nice to say, look back at that snowflake and you've got something, another remembrance of them. So have fun with it. Okay, now I'm going to change.
All right. Okay, so thanks Barb for a great craft time, and yes, she'll be back for.
Make sure you have sharp scissors. Sharp scissors, it makes it a
Some
lot
people
easier.
do better with the rounded scissors.
Well, that's fine, but make sure the blade is sharp, and you can have a dull, rounded end, but you need to cut through those layers.
All right, well, as I announced last week, with no live Christmas show, man, this is probably the first time since, maybe 2003 that I didn't perform my Christmas parodies somewhere. And thanks to a lot of you who have participated in Christmas with the Beatles the last 5 years. I think we had a 5-year annual run with our involvement with the night ministry. Still encourage you to make a donation to the night ministry. They're still accepting that, so I think it's thenightministry.org, and hopefully next year we'll be able to get back and do a Christmas with the Beatles. But going way back to, I think it was 2003, where I first released Wacky Winterland, my first Danny Donuts parody CD with the help of Bob Dobro and a few other friends. In fact, Nicole and Angeline, that was where I first worked with Nicole Nye and Angeline King on that one. So we're going to do a couple of Christmas songs from the Wacky Winterland album. You ready?
I have the t-shirt.
Okay.
I forgot the t-shirt.
Parents complain because we're snowed in. No school today. The kids are gloating. Strap on your snowshoes and some advice you can use if you go walking in my wacky winterland. Ow! If the day could go my way, it won't be me shoved in the driveway. Cause I don't want no blisters. Leave the shoveling to my sisters. They'll be working in my wacky winterland. In the meadow we will build a snowman. We will give him dreadlocks, paint him brown. We'll say, are you Jamaican? He'll say,
Yeah, man, but all this cold weather make me frown.
later on he'll perspire, warming up by the fire. Yeah, he'll melt away, but that's the price that you pay if you go warming up my wacky winterland. Next time we get the chance to build a snowman, I'll pretend that she is Vanna White. I'll say, then I'd like to buy a vowel. Then with you I'd like to spend the holidays. This time of year is so exciting. The blanket of snow, oh so inviting. So come on and play because it's snowing hard today. And you're all welcome in my wacky winterland anytime. Welcome in my wacky winterland. You're all welcome in my wacky winterland. Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know how good I would be in theater because I forgot to get completely dressed.
What? She
All of a
forgot her pants.
No, I didn't need my pants. All of a sudden I realized I'm looking down at my arms and I'm like, Danny got the white shirt. So I was the green armed, that sounds
Yeah,
funny.
you took Christmas tree, boughs of holly, and made the sticks, the arms out of Christmas tree things. Stop with the
Why?
jingle.
Why?
Because it probably picks up on the microphone and it's super loud. All right, Barb, do you
Not
like?
as loud as this.
Here, I need that for my next song. Do you like winter sports?
Yeah.
Talk to them.
Well,
about
I'm.
it.
Okay.
Okay, in
well, it's
theater
like,
you need to cheat
I
a
know.
little.
Okay, but still, it's not like you're saying, face that way. Hey, Barb, do you like winter sports?
No, I don't. I think.
So, I mean, I need to position myself.
Yeah, we
in
cheat
such
a little.
way-
So yeah, so it looks like we're talking
okay,
to each other.
Redo.
Barb, do you like winter sports?
Actually, I do. As long as I'm warm enough, I do like them.
What are your favorites?
See, isn't this much better? Well,
Yeah, I
what?
works, yeah.
Okay, what are my favorites? I like ice skating, but I'm not as good, and I get my hip or my knees get kind of sore. But I like ice skating, as long as it's not too cold and windy. I love sledding, especially on an inner tube. That's fun.
It's crazy. I don't get when people
Snowshoeing, walking.
people like that. I would much rather stay
Like what?
inside all day. Because the winter sports thing, people are like, oh, I'm so excited, and they wax their skis and they get outside. I just could never understand that.
Well, then move to Florida.
Gliding through the snow on cross-country skis, wearing skin-tight clothes. My butt is gonna freeze. The wind begins to sting. My face doesn't feel quite right. I don't get it. What is the point going cross-country skiing tonight? Oh, sliding glide across the USA. I wish I picked a smaller country to ski across today. Oh, sliding glide across the USA. I wish I picked a smaller country to ski across today. Now I'm on the ice, on two blades of steel. It's frickin' cold outside. My fingers I can't feel. A hockey player sprayed ice shavings in my face. And guess what? I finished last in the kids' speed skating race. Oh, I hate to skate, and I'm glad you're so amused. Got a lump on my head on the ice, I bled, and my tailbone is quite bruised. Oh, I hate to skate, and I'm glad you're so amused. Got a bump on my head on the ice, I bled, my tailbone is quite bruised. Sliding glide across the USA. I guess I wish I was smaller country to ski across today. Oh, sliding glide across the USA. I wish I picked a smaller country to ski across today. Actually, I think that's a rarity. I don't think that made it to the final wacky Winterland. Anyway, folks.
Okay, wait. I'm just curious.
What?
Because so if you really don't like winter sports, are you you were breathing kind of heavy there? Was that just because how you're singing, or are you like?
I'm sure it's singing dynamics,
Okay.
horror stories of all the hard work it is.
Breathing.
And,
Okay.
and sing like this the whole time. It's different
And
than singing like
yeah,
this. You know.
holding
Yes.
bells so that they don't rattle too much. Okay. I was like,
So Ben lost a connection, but it looks like he's back. So, all right.
okay. So now.
Now it's time for your favorite part of the show. Name the song "Barb's a Whistling," and as we said at the beginning of this,
Everybody's favorite part of the show except his.
and Ruta, she likes craft time. She loved the little snowflakes, and it's like horror stories. It's like, well, you get so embarrassed, and they hang them on the wall, and everybody laughs because you're the one that
I feel so
that
bad
you're
she had such a bad
crafts.
experience.
Yeah. So I could draw. I
And
like drawings.
Look at who you hooked up with.
I know,
It must
isn't it
be
perfect?
to get some completion in your life.
So, as we said earlier in the show, Ben Cheseldine sent us some really great Christmas-themed gifts that we can pass along to the winner of this week's Name That Song, Barb's a Whistling. Barb, what do they need for the...
What do they need?
What
For
do they
whis-
need?
for
No. Barb, you're going to whistle.
I
They're
know.
going to guess.
I know, that's why I'm asking you. I'm wondering,
Are they
why are you
doing
asking what they need?
the artist and the...
Oh, yeah, the artist who's famous for the song and the name of the song.
What's the name of the song? Is it the first line? You have to tell me the name of the song. I don't know the
Yeah,
song.
no.
Wait, I'll look in here.
Yes.
That's the name of the song?
Not the whole. No. What? What did you just say? The first line of the song?
Yes.
Don't say that, because then that'll get them. Duh. Okay, so you got to guess the normal way, the name of the song, and the artist who's most well known for the song, and it has to be in one text. Even if you guess half, and then the next text says the rest of what was missing, you got to type the second time you type in. You can type in the second time, but you got to type the whole thing again, just because it's too hard to keep track of.
Ruta thinks I need craft therapy. And look at what Ben writes, cheesy craft, because he see how clever he is. He took craft cheese with the K, craft cheese, and stuff like that. So cheese
fine.
whiz.
Ben,
right.
your mind amazes me. Okay, so yes, we're ready. I'm almost ready.
Well, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, hands on your buzzers, fingers on the keyboards, please welcome, name that song, Barb's a Whistling with Barb Donuts. Do you need the scissors?
No, it's kind of getting... Okay, it should be fine. Somebody guess it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait. Oh, we're gonna have to go back and we'll have to go back and read the comments because Ben says Misty might have got it, and otherwise Tim. Either
Who's
way,
the one with the red...
that's Tim.
Okay.
So Tim DeGroot was the first one that showed up on our screen. We did get a message from Misty a couple times earlier. So,
Well, how'd she get it?
oh, I know what's going on. That Ben, he's probably, I bet Misty didn't even guess. And Ben knows the answer, but he wants Misty to
Oh,
win.
because he doesn't want his
So-
prize being mailed back to him.
We would have come up with something else. So we'll have to see if there isn't, when we review the comments, that there isn't a Misty entry that got in there beforehand.
So who's the winner?
Tim DeGroot.
Oh,
DeGroot.
okay.
And Tim,
Yay,
we're going to need your
Tim!
snail mail address. So
The whole
send
thing. Some people don't know what snail mail is. Some people don't know
the
what
United
snail mail
States
is.
Postal Service, when they're delivering your Christmas cards,
It's your
where
house
do they
number,
mail it to?
your street name, and include if it's street or avenue or place, because sometimes that makes a big difference. And then also your zip code.
And you threw Jackie for a loop because she thought it was going to be a Christmas song. That
we
makes
keep
more
you
sense.
on your toes,
that makes
Jackie.
more sense too because Alex had a comment that he was
Why do I have
expecting.
these?
He was expecting Groucho to be doing a Hanukkah
Oh.
song because he's Jewish, not. And so no, we didn't say anything about Barb's going to be doing a Christmas song. So there you go.
And I just grabbed these, and then I realized that he's missing an eyebrow, and then this just made it hard
Yeah.
to
And
whistle.
what's with the slurping?
I
the
don't
coffee
know.
mug?
I just thought it would be...
Okay. It's art. You don't question art. It's
I
just-
pictured this. It seemed like, well, Groucho, but it also seemed like a psychiatrist, and it seemed like the song is telling a story of someone thinking back about their past and some, a lost love. And I just figured a psychologist would be perfect for, telling your woes to. So,
All right, folks, it's time to set up for the game. Now, we
no animals were harmed in this game.
and we don't have any whipped cream or shaving cream. It's going to just be a fun game. So
That was so fun.
we're going to get this set up. While we're doing this, Here, Barb, we need to go this way. We need to go this way with it.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
What we're going to do is have a domino race. We were thinking of Christmas games, but this is what
And
came
not
to
where
us.
the dominoes are going to go like this, racing.
Oh, we should do that.
No.
So basically, what we're going to do is we're each going to start with a random number 1, and these are the color dominoes and stuff. So even if you
why
don't
don't
have
we
to
just-
count dots, you could just look at colors and
Why
stuff.
don't we have this instead of one of us just goes down without looking and picks this, and then it's going to be the
See how we make things up as we go along?
Yeah, and then it's going to be like you declare the left or the right side. Hold it like this, and it's the left or the right side, and that's what we start with.
Okay, I'll give you yours. You give me a domino, and we'll start with that. We're going to start here on this end of the table, and we're going to race that way. And how you did it, so if this one is a 1 and a...
Whatever.
Let's do an easier one. If this is a 1 and a blank, then I need to find a... if I start with a 1, I need to find a blank. So then I do double blanks, and then the next one, the blank and a 2, and then the 2 I have
And we
to
have
find
to go all,
a 2.
whoever makes it to the opposite end of the table.
Yeah, and it
first
has
wins.
to actually hang over the table, and it has to be flush here. So
Okay.
that's how. And we're gonna give you a sky cam view of this.
But I
too.
want to be clear though, Danny. Just one of us picks one of these, and
hands it to each other.
yeah, and then that's what we then. So then the other person can find the first one that they need to do to start out with. We don't both draw something. Okay, Danny thought we should do this with black and white dominoes after we tested it, and I was like, yeah, we could do that, but that would just be a lot harder because the color recognition it helps, but some of these colors are, if you're colorblind, it would be really.
All right, and let's
Okay.
bring in. Now let's bring in.
He's trying to figure out which little inside.
Yeah, I want there, like this one, except let me get this.
Oh yes, Ben. Shaving cream and whipped cream, That whipped cream, and I'm not supposed to do dairy. I ended up not having, I don't think, any issues, but that whipped cream was really good. I haven't had whipped cream like that in eons. I think that's why I had a harder time last week picking out what was it, milk duds? Or milk balls? I had to pick out milk balls.
They were Whoppers.
Whoppers out of the whipped cream. But it was because my malted milk balls I'd plop out onto the tray were all nice and clean because I probably sucked off the whipped cream more so than Danny.
All right, get down. See, you're not in the frame.
Oh, okay. But what happens when we gotta reach over? And plus we gotta see. We're gonna have to bend down like this. We're gonna have to be.
Okay. They don't need to see us, but when you're talking to them, then they need to see you.
Okay.
Otherwise, they can just see your
Okay,
hands.
so come on, pick one. You just
Right, I want
randomly
to-
don't even look down.
I'm not ready yet. We don't have the music queued up either.
Oh.
And we're going till we get to the end, but let's see.
I didn't put all the dominoes out here, but there should be plenty. There was. Yeah,
What? You
there'll
didn't
be-
put all of them. That's cheating. You have to go put all of them.
Huh?
You have to get all of them. That could be cheating because that happens. It's like that's like not playing with a full deck. Are you looking for the can? It's
Yeah.
over here.
I forgot where I put it.
Look at all these.
No, there's not that many. There's maybe a dozen.
What if?
Sorry about
It's
the
sort of
noise.
like playing Scrabble and finding out that you took away some of the letters and stuff like that.
Or what about the one where you need all the aces? Oh hell. Oops. That's one of my favorite card games. Okay, now we're ready.
No, we don't have the music.
Well, we'll be ready once we get the music. Okay, so just to save time, I'm going to randomly pick one. And it's going to be this one, and it's going to be the half that has my thumb underneath it.
All right, here
So,
we go.
we each, I'll get you started with one. So here, we're each having one that has 3, 6, a 9. Okay,
Okay, here we go.
okay.
Go.
The color's so held, but even still. Oh my gosh, you really caught up.
Caught up.
Yeah, you seem like Blank. Oh. And then how are we going to double check that this is right?
Well, we're gonna trust that we're being honest.
Oh! Mine fell off.
What?
Mine fell off. My last one.
Yes, Elisa says it's just like hiding the last puzzle piece, right? She says that.
There.
All right, so Barb.
Oh, wait, you know
Oh,
what?
look at the
Wait,
judges are
okay,
showing.
sorry. Okay, I didn't realize. I'm being honest. See, I could run for president of this. Yeah.
No, you can't. How can you win if you're honest?
Look at the honesty.
All right, it looks
In
like
a
it's a
domino
tie.
game.
It looks like it's a tie.
Yeah, it's a tie right now. So whoever can find the last one.
What?
Okay.
Go! Got it!
Tie.
Here, you,
Yeah, I didn't realize I had started mine out just a little too far, one length too far, so I couldn't honestly have been claimed the winner of that one. So
But it's a fun game, and that's one that I could imagine. Whoa, I shouldn't have done that probably when we were on
it's
that
really
screen.
good for mine, there's besides it just
Whoa,
being fun.
what happened?
Whoa.
You just disappeared.
Whoa. Oh, that's right, my green.
We don't use green screen on this, though.
Ooh, what is that?
It's green screen. It's set for green
Well,
screen.
what's behind it? Oh.
That was funny.
Yeah, so this was just really fun because your mind has to work really quick. Finding the colors, counting the numbers real quick. Or
And it'd be a
memorizing.
fun one to play best first one. Each time you win, you get a point, and then you have to play to 10 or something like that.
Yeah.
So 10 games.
Something, so.
All right. Candlin wants you to disappear more often. Okay, here we go.
But that's really, what is that back there?
It's a castle.
A castle.
Here, you want to do this
What's
one?
a castle? Whoa! Oh, there's my white shirt. That's
Let's
what I
do
was
the song
supposed to have
again.
been wearing. Boy, that would have been an easier way. Oh, there. Now I'm a brick wall. It's a brick house. I'm a brick house, like that song. Oh, the pretty beach.
All right, folks, back to the north. So that's our show for today. Hey, we have announced that we now have 3 members in the $100 Club.
Oh.
So congratulations to that elite circle here at Donut Studios. We have a plaque of your name on the walls for continuing.
We should
the
get parking
work.
signs for them.
Oh yeah, free parking and
yeah, free
online.
parking that
And
we could mail to you because of.
but if any of you feel so inclined to throw a few pennies in the tip jar, we always appreciate tips, and we do keep track. So let's see. There's still 4 weeks left. There's still 4 weeks left of the year, and $25 a week. Even if you've never given us a tip before, you can make that $100 club.
$25 a week?
For 4 weeks will get you in the $100 club.
Oh,
or you could do $5 a week for 20 weeks.
Yeah.
And you'd be in the $100 club. And when you make it into the $100 club, we do send you some really cool prizes, as well as we do when you
Well, and
we
it's
get
fun
any
just
tips
getting.
and
We've
stuff.
heard it's just fun getting packages in the mail. So, even
and
cards.
if somebody
But
wants to
tips
send
are
us,
totally not a necessity. What's totally required is that you could just come and listen and have fun
You're
and come
a
with
fit.
an open mind, and also get off your fanny and do some dancing, either while in bed, like candle. Oh, I thought that was going to be on my shirt.
yeah, we're going to.
Oh,
We're going to.
Here, okay. Yeah, now everybody will be looking at my. Yeah. People can't read.
Oh wait, let's switch Barbara
Oh,
around
it makes
now.
my teeth nice and white too.
So, you too can get a Barb and Danny Donuts address shirt.
Wait, I gotta stand here.
Yes.
Like,
So if
mail
you
it,
are sending
right.
any Christmas cards, mail, checks, IOUs, anything, artwork that we can
No
pass
bills,
on.
though.
Yes, we don't take those. We're at 30 Apache Court, South Haven, Michigan, 49090. Have a great week, everybody. We'll be back next week for more Christmas and non-secular fun. And it's Hanukkah next week, too, so maybe you'll have to whistle a Hanukkah song to
I'll have to
make
get a new diddly bops too.
Yes. All right. So that's our show, everybody.
Happy Saturday and have fun, whatever you're doing. Make sure you squeeze in a nap and just enjoy your day.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, and if you haven't already done so, click on that handsome face in the middle of the donut and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
I don't see anything. And if you missed any episodes or you just want to watch them again and again, click on the playlist listed right below.